Here are the highlights of the matchup between Rejects and Team Mayhem in the lower bracket finals of the SPS North America Challenge, wherein Mayhem bags the series win and a spot to the Snapdragon Mobile Masters. So, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Here for what is the third or fourth time concurrent
game to close her out. Hey, honestly, I'm quite disappointed I haven't done much any of this season. This is hellish.
Oh man, and you know what? I think halfway through that game, I felt like we were in for the same kind of linear progression, or rather regression from Mayhem that we'd seen on Arsenal Hardpoint over the last few attempts, where first time around it is a 20 to 30 point difference between these two teams. Second time, we're looking at a 50 to 60 point differential, and then in this one, it felt like Rejects just were in total control of the game. The first 4 kills of this game, it was all them, and Mayhem had absolutely nothing to say. I think you said it right. The only points going into the second set came effectively off of the last hard point on the set. But in the second, Mayhem just started to come back in slowly but surely. They were taking key rotations away from Rejects slowly but surely. They were making sure they were getting scrap time, not giving it away to Rejects for free. And this hill again, so often on Arsenal Hardpoint, P4 comes down to
KINGZ here on the flank, currently contested, but here come the rest of Rejects. Team Mayhem, they've touched 249. Can they get the 250? It's absolute chaos in the hill. Who's gonna get it? It's Mayhem by 4. Team Mayhem.
57 is the oh, Kings, mate. So close.
I cooled off towards the end of that hard point, but now into the search and destroy. It's a different change for the most of it.
Yep.
There's a couple of rounds that, I mean, you could argue that Mayhem threw away. Rejects were beating convincingly in the majority of the rounds that they lost as well. So I think Team Mayhem, had they not won that, may well have been down a different path, because it did feel as if they were in control the majority of that game, and they get what they deserve, which is the win. I think realistically, though, what's going on with Rejects right now? That's a question we could ask, right? Where's their mental after map number 1? And I think that was what my struggle was with the beginning of the game, because it just didn't seem as if they were playing the map remotely correctly. They were 5-1 down at one stage, and now he did bring it back, but again, it's the hope that kills you. And, well, there was plenty of hope in map number 1 after your very comfortable lead you had in the hard point. There was some hope as you started to come back in the search and destroy. But do you still have the hope when you're 2-0 down?
I would like to say I don't understand, but I think I do understand to a certain extent. Mayhem are making those adaptations, which we might be in a situation where maybe it's not even them taking them on for the championship here in Season 4 of the Snapdragon Pro Series here in North America. Well, we'll see. Envy beats Team Mayhem, which, to be fair, would not be an accurate assessment of how that one went, because Envy was frying throughout the entirety of the thing. And it's just been a constant storyline, I think, this season so far, as Envy, of course, the new kid on the block, as it were, for Rejects. Certainly not in the COD Mobile scene, of course, a former seminal player. And he has just been a stellar addition to this team, and he continues to prove that almost every single game that he plays for this roster. And he proved it again here for Rejects, just having so many big moments for the team. But Rejects, for me, I think where they won that one time was in that round number 3, where they took the offensive way. They made the investment at the right time on that A zone to take it away, and that was the big difference maker for me.
I mean, if you've seen that there, it was 13-13 actually enough. I'm not done yet. 25 kills go his way. I want to say 8 of them came in the final with it. They teased me with it, and here we are into map number 4. We seeing a map number 5 here? Because if the rest of the day is anything to go by, yes, we are. I think it's an 8 or 6 point, 8 to 6, 7 points, something. It wasn't very much in the end. But Mayhem get the job done. And what was that play from KINGZ? What a time to... I mean, realistically speaking, I don't think we've seen a great deal from his Annihilator throughout the entirety of the game. And then he's just like, yeah, high noon, let's see. Incredible plays with the Annihilator. Fantastic work from Team Mayhem to find the win. I was about to say I'm speechless, but I'm not, but because that was just a game that you're going to have to talk about so often. Look where Rejects are here as we head over towards that 4th hill. They are 50 points in the lead here. Cartel starts
They
this.
might well find the last 8 seconds here. KINGZ has the Annihilator and he's still in play as well. KINGZ for 3, looking for number 4. KINGZ with a full wipe with the War Machine. This is complete carnage. Mayhem now looking for the final seconds and trying to get it done. Can they do it here? Yes, they can. And rejects.
Rated by, what, 9 points over 2 Hardpoints?
Mayhem pull off the upset and book a ticket to Sao Paulo and the grand final.